sure you guys have seen the previous two videos. If you haven't, I'm gonna put little cards up here. They'll pop up, and you can watch the first two videos on the fire basics. So today I wanted to cover the Fire Piston. So this is a fire piston from Bushcraft Essentials. It's a heavy-duty fire piston, very durable. It has a place to store tinder. Inside here there's some jute twine, and that screws on there. Also, this is really nice. You can release the pressure from the piston. So here's the piston itself. And so you can go and release the pressure here. So the piston will go straight in, no problem. You can also clean out your piston by unscrewing this. And you can get out any gunk that might get in there. So you tighten that up. And then that allows you to use the piston. One thing that was kind of cool about this fire piston, I just wanted to share this real quick. We've already covered ferrocerium rods. This actually comes with a miniature ferrocerium rod. So if the going gets tough, you don't have to fail. You can still get your fire if this is the only method that you took out with you into the woods. So I thought that was pretty cool. One thing that you're always going to want to have to make sure is that either you lubricate this piston. This one's got some petroleum jelly on it already. Or you use some spit or something to just keep it lubricated. Otherwise, when it's going in and out of this, it's going to wear itself. And the whole idea behind the fire piston is that it works like a diesel engine. It compresses air, and that compressed air heats up enough that it causes a piece of char or fungus to just light, and then you get your ember. So the whole concept is you pop it in, hold it, pull, and then you get your ember. So we're going to get to that soon, but that's just the method of use. So I gathered a little bit more of that cambium layer from the tree just behind me that you saw in the flint and steel video. I'm going to rough it up a bit and get myself a nice bird's nest so we can get this fire going with the fire piston. That's one of the essential things that I think is important when you're going from an ember to a fire, is you need a really good bird's nest. This is going to be a small bird's nest, but it should work. So we got our bird's nest. To simplify things, I'm going to add some char cloth into this bird's nest just to make it easier. The fire piston, you start with a very small ember. So we're going to use that char cloth to sustain that ember even longer so we can heat up this cambium layer cottonwood tree tinder nest. Alright, so first we're going to open this up, get a little bit of the jute twine that's in here. I'm going to take a little twig, so once I got my ember I can pull it out real easily. I could use my knife, but I don't want to mess with the knife. The piston's made of metal, and so metal on metal is not good. Alright, so we're going to get a piece of twine out of here to put inside the piston, so just hold it right there. Pull, breaks right off. After we've got that, we'll just close this up. Okay, we're going to pull the piston out. We want to stick that charred twine down in there. We'll get some fibrous ends at the end there. Stick that in nice and good. Like I said, when we get to the ember, I'm going to use this to pull it out and put it into the other char cloth. So the char twine is going to go into the char cloth. And so, easiest way to do this is hold, pull, and we got an ember. And so, like I said, we need to get this out of there. Alright, so ember's still burning. Oops. I'm going to put that onto our char cloth. Just going to close this up and put it away, out of the way. Alright, so we've got those two things there. The char cloth is already taking. So now the idea is just to nurture this, get it going hot. get this other piece of char cloth close. And we got fire. So with the fire piston, very simple, push, hold, pull, and you got yourself an ember. It was very easy. That was my first try. There were no edits at all that I cut out any mishaps. It was a very easy system. It may take just a little bit of technique. You don't always get it on the first time, but push, hold, pull, and you got it. So that's the fire piston. Very effective source of getting an ember. And if you've got char cloth, it makes it all the easier when you got your bird's nest. Alright guys, this has been Live the Adventure covering the fire piston. If you haven't already, you can subscribe up here. This is currently the month of March and we're going over basic fire essentials. So matches, lighters, ferrocerium rod, flint and steel, fire piston, and bow drill. So you guys know what's next. Next week we're going to cover the bow drill. We're going to give you a very good lesson on the bow drill. 3 videos in particular that week. So next week you're going to get 3 videos. So stay tuned, you're going to learn how to do the bow drill. Thanks for joining Live the Adventure. Like I said before, subscribe up here, video up here. See you guys.